I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Valley agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yo, what's up, Simax? You like the badges? Hey, when Ada shows up, well, actually, I guess Ada won't be here tonight, but he has the, he's got the silver badge. So if you subscribed for like, what? Well, pretty much it changes. So I have it right now, so that blue like ball that's in the badge that you have, if you're subscribed for like 3 months, or maybe just 1 month, I don't know, 2 months, it's bronze or copper, and then if you're there for 6 months, I think that's silver, but it just kind of looks white. And then if you've been around for a year, then it's gold. So I think I've got the higher res ones in the Discord. They look much cooler there, because in the fucking Twitch it's just so damn small, man. Kind of bums me out, but such is life. How you been though, man? How you been? I'm okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna pop that beat and back on. I'm getting annoyed by state election shit lately. Oh, which state are you in, man? Michigan. I don't know shit about Michigan. What is going on? Michigan. Brizaska. Gonna take the long walk. Have you played any of the previous Deus Ex games? So, yes. So I played the original a lot. Like, the favorite within my family, which is the only reason I still keep giving Deus Ex a try, I guess, is because the original. I played the one after that. It was on console, I believe. And it was, in my opinion, complete garbage. And then I played Human Revolution. I didn't enjoy Human Revolution very much, and this one I enjoy more than Human Revolution. Apparently that's not a popular thing, because I guess Human Revolution, people like the boss fights or something, or it, yeah, I don't know. Apparently people didn't like this one, but I actually really do like this one. Is this actually a big fountain? Kill everyone? Pretty sure I killed everyone.
Let me just...
The robot. Yeah, I was not a fan of the boss fights. That's why I really like this game so far. There haven't really been any boss fights. And the ones that do exist, they're not like... You don't have to fight your way through them, I guess. I think that's pretty, I really like that aspect.
You want...
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah.
Buy...
But, well, so for me, the thing that makes Deus Ex, like, especially the original Deus Ex, is... While you have the opportunity to build yourself into whichever direction you want, exactly, lack of choices. Like, you build yourself to be a stealthy, or to hack, or to just be really strong or something, and then you get to the boss fight in Human Revolution, it's like, oh, you didn't put anything in the shooting? Well, you're fucked, and you're gonna have to find a way to cheese your way out of this. And I think I actually ran into that issue. And the way I ended up getting out of it was I upgraded the Typhoon, and I hadn't been using Typhoon the entire game or whatever, and then finally the boss fight, I was like, fuck, I guess I have to, and I just like would run up to the boss and just like, Typhoon, 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 they'd be dead and be like, okay, cool. But yeah, so that was like my huge disappointment for Human Revolution. But, on the same token, that's, I really enjoy, Mankind Divided as a result. They much less emphasis on the boss fights. There's kind of always a way to get them around them or something, you know? As they claimed, you can do the entire game non-lethally, which to me is huge. Very huge. Put on my pimp ass guns here. Drive. Really want to buy the frickin' grenade launcher, but no one sells it out.
Stop wasting my time.
I haven't.
So, like I said, Deus Ex, the original, you know, between me and my brothers are very popular, and one of my brothers went back, but he actually goes back a lot, and consistently keeps checking to make sure Deus Ex, like the original, it's not a game that, like, we loved it, you know, as kids. Oh, shit.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
Oh, you guys
That doesn't
missed
make any
tiny little
sense.
detail?
Millions of displaced dogs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop.
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money.
What about the orchid sample I gave you?
That's some pretty sick shit, man. Far as we can tell, it targets a specific protein sequence in the body and deletes it. But without that sequence, the immune system goes into overdrive, attacking and rejecting critical organs within minutes. Rucker's dead.
It was. The way it hit him, it looked like his augmentations were being forced out of his body. Like he was experiencing a ramped-up form of rejection syndrome.
The orchid's an aug killer? How did you survive it?
I suspect it's an everyone killer. But something in my DNA must be resistant to it. My body doesn't reject augments, Alex. I've never needed neuropozyne. Maybe that's the key.
No neuropozyne dependency? Jesus, how's life at the top, man? You gotta be what, 1 in a billion? Still, don't go test. Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant fancy potential investors get dosed, and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller.
I can take care of myself. But when the task...
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable
Anyway, what
to
was I
consider.
saying?
You can
My
brief
younger
him yourself
brother,
at TF-29
both my younger
Airfield.
brothers have gone back
We're
and
mobilized.
continually
Copy
played
that. How do I get there?
the
Damn
original
curfew's
game
still
again and
in
again to
effect.
make sure it's
So
not
if you
like
can get to Chicane's
nostalgia.
place,
You know, we
you'll
played
play
in the
until
90s and
Miller out.
we're kids or something, and we all get attached to it. And then, you know, if you go back and try to analyze it as a clear-headed adult, like, does it hold up? And one of the really cool things that ended up coming out of that is, first, yes, it does hold up, apparently. But I think what makes Deus Ex, the original, such a good game, you know how when you pick your augmentations, every single augmentation canister you pick up, you have to pick which direction you go. So with like the arms one, you could go like super strength to be able to throw stuff, or you could get like better recoil compensation, you know? And typically everyone goes recoil compensation. And that's the case with every single aug. Like, a lot of them, you have like clearly the way that most people play, which is either like super stealthy or hacking or shooting. And then there's always like the other option, which is kind of a throwaway, whether it's like the drone or like the toxic protection, or a whole bunch of like throwaway augs, so to speak. And so my younger brother, just when he played through it again, one of the times he played through, he's like, you know, we got all these augs that no one ever uses, kind of thing. Like, can I beat the game doing this? And you can. You can become totally useless with regards to like how people normally play, like not shooting, not even stealthing, not hacking kind of stuff. You become this like useless blob kind of thing with those augs, and you can still beat all the bosses. I think in one of the cases he simply ran away from the boss, and he was able to just keep running and running and running, and the boss couldn't kill him, and he was able to move on in the story. I think something like that is really cool, and that's why Deus Ex is such such a good game, because even in Mankind Divided, there's always like 3 paths. There's the hacking path, there's the stealth path, and there's the shooting path, and you can see them pretty clearly. In the original Deus Ex, they just tons of different options, whether they intended it to or not, but they left it so open for you to make those decisions. But I think that's, at least in my eyes, that makes a really good game. Need laser sight. Follow sight too. Presser. Hey. Come on. Really want a grenade launcher. guess we like this. Yeah, you can be a true pacifist and be, yeah, exactly. That's a really good game. I think that's why these companies, well, Eidos keeps trying to like tap into that. Because we do have a lot of nostalgia attached to that game, but they just got something right sometime back in the 90s, and I think everyone's been struggling to reproduce that. We got double we got hogs. Cool. Don't even really need whatever. Okay. Everything else is good. Getting close to the end here. Chicane.
There is only so much we can do right now. I wish it were.
Go choo-choo. There. I could take choo-choo to there though. There. So, look up mankind divided and launch. Where did I get? Victor Marchenko's office. Oh no, there. Not a Barack, a Garlow. Here's some sleuthing. Right. Gotta remember. Flechette rifle. What? Did I miss that? Oh wait. Have I? Base. Here I do have it. Okay, I did have that. Why doesn't this grenade launcher? Purchase. Mikhail Mendel shop. Okay. Somewhere close to me. Garden. Oh, there's like lots of cops there. Max, do you use, are you using Twitch Dark Mode or the normal mode? Okay. Yeah, because the icon... Oh, shit. Alright, Hans. I did not do this route. Black background on the icon. Yeah, so the icon I had like that is rude. I'm probably that. Icon, yeah, so on the black background I don't think it looks as good because I wanted the beveled edges, but for that base level icon I don't even know if I put in the bevel. Guess I can change out of dark mode. I guess I've got the bevel, okay. That does look okay. But I've been thinking how I can make it so it's also apparent in dark mode.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Come on. I sell to anyone. Even crazy Yoyobo.
No. Thank you.
You crazy. I like. You want to buy? I have stuff for crazy Yoyobo.
Depends on what you have.
You're in luck. For you, prices just went up.
Price is just. It's time to go back to the apartment and pick up more grenades.
I'm trying to run a business here.
Maybe later.
Fucking cool.
Man, I should just come back and kill you.
Don't tell us and all that. Hey, are you in?
That must have cost an arm and a leg.
Mighty upset people out there. Thought I was dead there. These gents. There we go. With the boys. Cool.
You look a little pale. Are you feeling all right? You'll be fine, young. tournament. Finally have.
Yeah, baby.
Access granted. Anomaly access granted.
Come on. Oh, that is fun. That is. That's a grenade. Come back, grenade. Just watching me. Yeah, we did. Okay, one. Alright, there we go. That's. This is Demos is playing Avion 4, Shadow of the. This. What? What are you playing? Shadow of the Mist. What? Like a JRPG. Come on. Come on. Really?
This is a real commitment. I paid like $9 for this game, so I'm pretty good.
Coming or what? Rock.
Come on.
Okay. That drop it. Done as a loop.
Miller's not here yet?
He's already left for the main hangars with McCready's team. We're supposed to rendezvous with them there. You ready to go?
It's trapped.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh no, I didn't.
Unbelievable. You told him it's a credible threat. I understand that. There are hundreds of lives at risk.
I hope you're wrong about this, Jensen.
Is that McCready?
So do I.
Fine. Have your men pull back until I can talk to him myself. Miller out. Change in plans. Mac, you and your team will rendezvous with our London division. Secure the perimeter until I tell you to come back in. Jensen, you and I are on the roof.
Is there a problem?
At the top, gentlemen. Approaching the target building now.
Get your coat. You're gonna need it. I don't have to tell you what's happening. You know the drill. There are people down there. Radical, augmented people who've been sidelined by this world and who think the only way to stop the oppression is by tearing down everything in their way. Their grievances may be just. Maybe they should be heard, but never on these terms. The world may be going to shit, but we're here to stand against the chaos. Every one of the guests down there are counting on us to keep them safe. Let's make sure we do.
Holy trap.
Director Miller, I'm Nathaniel Brown.
Maybe not trap. It looked like a trap. You people heard of a typhoon? That would wipe everyone out. Bodyguards are useless. A little cutscene or load is only 25%. Guessing it's greater though because none of my are moving. Our task manager? No. GPU, only 43%. Not that much. Right? We're definitely not getting the cutscene anymore. Kill. See how far back. Pretty consistently had problems with the Mankind Divided cutscenes. Almost always get a crash. And then the second time around when I put it through it seems fine, but first time it always crash. Ooh, that cheese is gonna stuff me. Maybe. See how. Jensen don't die enough. He's got narrative causality on his side.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's skip more cutscenes, please.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for agreeing to handle this discreetly.
We didn't exactly have a choice. You threatened to invoke the Corporate Sovereignty Act.
I gave your London division a full day to sweep for explosives. They found nothing.
It's not just bombs we're concerned with.
I've also replaced all the food and beverage, brought in extra guards from Tarvis Security Services, and ordered the men to work with your team when it arrives. Trust me, I'm taking this threat very seriously.
Then why not cancel the event?
This isn't the first time extremists have threatened to tear down the Safe Harbor Initiative. Pro-AUG supporters think we're profiting from their misery, promoting more failures like Gollum City. While anti-AUG racists can't stand the thought of any augmented person living in peace. Canceling this event will only embolden all of them.
Let's go.
The men planning to attack here tonight are no ordinary extremists. They murdered Talos Rucker, and they want to frame the Augmented Rights Coalition if their attack tonight succeeds.
Is this true? How do you know it?
How does it matter? We're here because of a credible threat against you and your Safe Harbor Convention.
These men are out to stop you. They know you've been campaigning against the Human Restoration Act. They need it to pass. They don't care how many lives they destroy, as long as that happens. But we do.
It's Agent Jensen, isn't it? David Seraph told me about you. You might not believe this, Agent, but I'm also trying to save lives tonight. The lives of your people. Several members of the UN Security Council are on my guest list tonight. I plan to convince them just how wrong the act really is. Talos Rucker couldn't stop it from passing, but I can.
Where are you meeting them?
In a secure conference room off the reception hall. Men from your London division have already cleared it.
Doesn't matter. I want to see this room myself, and I want Agent Jensen here to coordinate with Tarvos Security, while the rest of my team re-examines the building. Discreetly, of course.
The head of our Tarvis division is Liam Slade. He's waiting for your man to join him in the Central Security Office.
Go see him, Agent, and keep MacReady and me in the loop. Mr. Brown, if you'll show me that conference room.
Everybody's gonna die, probably. Liam Slater and the CSO. Kirite. Kiritas? Beep. Like there's probably gonna be a fight here later. Ooh, what's this?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
God damn it. Well, that's over there. Oops. Nope. Come on. Or something.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, I'm at the Apex Center. Brown's got members of the Security Council here tonight. Members sympathetic to our rights.
You understand they must be protected at all costs.
James? You eavesdropping on me?
Forgive me, but the situation did seem to merit it.
Right. Well, if I need your advice tonight, I'll ask.
The Illuminati already tried once to control human evolution. Having failed, it appears that some of them now are pushing for complete eradication of your kind. We need to stop them. Brown and the people he's meeting with tonight may be the only ones who can.
Adam, Janus is right.
We'll see.
I can assure you, sir, we're on top of everything.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Robot. I shouldn't do that. I kind of. It's okay. Oh, that's not what's good. I don't think.
Miller, Jensen, we're locked out. What's going on up there? Jensen, you talked to Slater yet?
Negative.
Shit. The CSO controls everything in this building. Get in there and find out what the hell is going on.
I'm on it. I'll let you know when I'm in Slater's office.
Red assets everywhere! Send back up!
Oh, that's not. That's right. We're about to just start like murdering everyone. I guess. Come back there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Something bad's gonna happen if I have that.
Miller, Jensen, we're locked out. What's going on up there?
Jensen, you talked to Slater yet?
Negative.
Shit. The CSO controls everything in this building. Get in there and find out what the hell is going on.
I'm on it. I'll let you know when I'm in Slater's office.
Yes, that's Slater.
Waypoint. There. Confirmed.
Confirmed, as you were.
Wasn't I supposed to?
All quiet, confirmed.
Access granted.
Uh-oh.
Connected to network.
These are naughty boys. These are very naughty boys.
Who's naughty boy?
Easy. Touched. There's blood here. Uh-oh. We've already infiltrated. Holy shit. They're such naughty boys. Okay, so that's why it's okay to just fucking start murdering everyone.
Area clear.
Murder. What happened there?
Miller, McCready, I've got Tarbo's bodies in the CSO. Marchenko's men are already here.
I'm gonna go a little. I want to do it a little bit better. Do a little bit better. This is exciting. Thought there was gonna be a lot of like nervousness. Worried about that, but no, shit just started right off. Shit's already fucked, yo.
Miller, McCready, I've got Tarbo's bodies in the CSO. Marchenko's men are already here.
Christ, wonderful.
Jensen, Slater's office has to have a security override switch. Get the doors unlocked and get Mac and his team moving again.
We're spinning our fucking wheels down here, mate, so double quick, yeah?
Copy that.
Double quick, yeah. Hello, all British.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial. Now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world.
Right, Andrew. He did. Where'd it go? I'll let your robot kill you. Robot come. But it's being sized. More body. Got their clothes.
Them all up, not one shot. Exactly as soon. Nice festivity to walk with the same position.
Barely even learning. And just like Aragon. That's where I need to be.
We'll be back.
Money. Oh, y'all.
Should have disabled the elevator. Move to next checkpoint. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Team Slater.
Building it up.
Control clear. Front.
Update as you were.
My friends, there's been darkness in the world of late. But where there is darkness, there is also opportunity, and we must seize it. We are the ones who can bring light back into the world. If we must, we will take up that torch, and we will make sure that all the augmented have a chance to live with dignity. I'd like to propose a toast.
Miller, McCready. CCTV shows another compromised area. Back of the house. Looks like catering.
I've got eyes on that area as well. It looks like our bogus Tarbosh units are using a guarded security door to access the reception hall. Fuck! They're everywhere, circulating among the guests.
What are they playing at? Why aren't they fucking shooting yet? Jensen, any sign of Marchenko or the Orchid?
Negative. Neither. Miller, can you get to Brown?
I'm moving to him now, but Jensen, we need to know if the Orchid is in play. Get down here, circulate, and find a key to that door. One of the guards must have it on him.
Copy that. It'd be easier if I knew how many guards I'm dealing with.
I'll upload their patrol routes to your retinal log. But we don't want all hell breaking loose down here. So take them down quietly. Mac, you rally with Jensen ASAP. I'll pick up Brown and get him safe. Good luck, man.
something lined up. Network breached. All systems function. Confirm.
Damn it. Miller, McCready. I had to go hot. The guards in...
My friends, there's been darkness in the world of late. But where there is darkness, there is also opportunity, and we must seize it. We are the ones who can bring light back into the world. If we must, we will take up that torch, and we will make sure that all the augmented have a chance to live with dignity. I'd like to propose a toast.
Miller, McCready. CCTV shows another compromised area. Back of the house. Looks like catering.
I've got eyes on that area as well. It looks like our bogus Tarbosh units are using a guarded security door to access the reception hall. Oh, fuck! They're everywhere, circulating among the guests.
What are they playing at? Why aren't they fucking shooting yet? Jensen, any sign of Marchenko or the Orchid?
Negative. Neither. Miller, can you get to Brown?
I'm moving to him now, but Jensen, we need to know if the Orchid is in play. Get down here, circulate, and find a key to that door. One of the guards must have it on him.
Copy that. It'd be easier if I knew how many guards I'm dealing with.
I'll upload their patrol routes to your retinal log. But we don't want all hell breaking loose down here. So take them down quietly. Mac, you rally with Jensen ASAP. I'll pick up Brown and get him safe. Good luck, man.
Rude.
Damn it. Miller, McCready. I had to go home.
How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Everywhere. Go down.
Building it up. Security systems active. Confirm. Can Hard to believe jacking the security network was that easy.
Clear. Right. Check updated.
Safety is the Og incident, where millions of people lost their lives. Opponents of the
Here we go.
a stable and self-sufficient hub of creativity and psychology, a blending of architecture and ecology.
Low contact. Move it. Over.
Construction of the city is unique. It was literally printed. It was done procedurally by computer algorithm.
For me, the absolute key is a strong foundation, not what you build over it. With the augmented, we're talking about a foundation of basic humanity.
Okay. Don't much, huh?
Some people would call this project an artificial.
I never expected the ambush.
was there. Deliver one. Go back. Go down the elevator door. What's that? Stop. Well, I'm kind of playing it slower. Here's like Ken. I guess I didn't have people. Oh, good. What's up?
Alright guys, I'm inside the reception hall. Got eyes on some of the guards, but there's no telling which one has the keycard.
Well, you'll find it soon enough, mate, because you need to take them all out. Can't have anyone in the weeds, yeah? And do it quietly. I'm close to your position now. I'll see you soon.
Oh, it's like I'm playing Hitman. This is kind of cool. Not gonna be easy. Get out here.
One moment, sir.
I was hoping to get a new perspective on this party.
That would be impossible. Enjoy the reception.
Would be impossible.
I'll keep moving, sir.
Alright. Got a buddy in there? Go away, camera. Go away.
A really hot topic was the so-called Ring of Fire, where the Pacific and Arctic plates meet. There is, apparently, an increase in the tectonic activity from Alaska all the way down to Chile. Dr. Christian Nolan, renowned seismologist, had this to say.
Complex problem. There is currently an increase in the size
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Jensen, how you making out?
No luck yet.
One of them's got to have that key card. Search them well. Jensen, how you making out?
No luck yet.
One of them's got to have that key card. Search them well.
Got to have that key card. I'm British. Let's just go ahead and turn off all the freaking key cards.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Waypoint clean.
I'm confirmed.
You should be dead now, Jensen.
If I shoot, it shows up. Everyone detects it.
Now, I'll see you soon.
What the fuck? No, wireless hack. How do you feel about that? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh!
Access granted.
Where you going, this thing?
Jensen, how you making out?
No luck yet.
One of them's got to have that key card. Search them well.
Key card.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yoink, 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 yoink. Wish I had more pistol ammo.
Confirm this take.
Mark this roll.
Really? Yeah. Could have brought my zippy zap gun. You.
Multi-purpose business and residential complex situated near the
Waypoint clear.
Updated Nathaniel Brown as he unveils Rukia to its investors for the first
Copy that.
Clear patrol. Confirmed.
I took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
It is extreme, but must be done. Agreed.
Vector possible yellow. Proceed to mark.
Four out of 11.
I took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
This massive shift in the water column would cause it to know.
Waiting on orders. Over.
Verified, OP.
I took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
Get up. Legit. Where? Did you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Okay. Roger. Party. Look at me. I'm the party. Look at me, everybody.
Well, I can't believe it.
Guard. That came from behind you, Holmes?
Hey! Over here!
Strange.
Never heard.
Haven't gotten an update.
Really?
What are you doing this?
I just didn't see how it's advantageous to me.
Just as watching these people drink.
Look, Rush. I could use that. You look like you have booze in the restaurant. You look like you can clear the fuck out.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
This guy needs money. You need.
Economies are only just starting to recoup.
It's driving me insane.
I'm starving.
I agree with every word he said.
Good evening, sir. Enjoy the reception.
Everyone who is anyone.
I agree with every word he said.
I got you.
No need to worry, sir. Security for this event is taken care of.
Really?
Hey, are you?
Just don't see the attraction really. Especially in... I can't imagine.
I can't imagine.
Yes, I'll have another white wine.
Hold on.
Let's pick up. Like a pop. That's right, you don't have the gold mask on. It's really
If he believes he's in it.
Watching. Not a good bullet, it's a bad bullet.
Get a close-up of that guy's face. Get a close-up of that guy's face.
I took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
Copy that.
I took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
Copy that.
Got the key card. Should be in the catering area soon. You guys copy?
Miller! Jensen, you there? Fucking stairwells were rigged with tripwires.
Are you okay? Is it the bombs?
Hold on.
No, negative, just some low-yield shit. I'm fine. Look, I gotta work around this debris.
Debris? Don't do that. Oh.
It's gonna take me a while longer to reach you.
No worries, I got this one. Just be safe.
And Jensen, listen. We're lucky I didn't fuck it all with the racket I made, so you need to make sure the reception hall is cleared before you press on. Yeah?
Which way I'm going
Back out.
road.
I don't know. He looks kind of official, but he wasn't on the guest list. Doesn't make it.
Needs some excitement. Just a few moments. Great public speaking. Where's the prophet? I should check in with the lady. Where's the prophet? There just happens to be one in the area.
Back in. Watch you with your chance.
All eyes are on London tonight. As last
No more, Mr. No. Oops. Sleeper rifle?
Glad to be out of that uniform.
No.
Really?
Easier than I thought. Tag on that.
Receipt for Mark.
Art. Oh. Champagne got you. Alright, last guy. Put the camera. These people. What is this?
At least the music is good. I think I've had too much. I think I've had too much. I think
All right, Mac. I took care of all enemy units in the reception hall. The place is clear.
Copy that.
Moving into the catering area now.
I want him surge. So.
All right, Miller, McCready. I'm inside catering.
Yo, what's going on, Ada?
Jensen, I think my comms might still be fucked after that stairwell explosion. Are you getting anything from Miller?
Negative. Miller, you hearing us?
Jesus Christ, this whole fucking building's gone daffy. Wouldn't be surprised if it's in the air. Well, look, I can read you fine, so just keep me posted.
Oh.
What do we have? Oh man. People. Oh. Just driving and listening. Fine now. How was your class today? Wait, also, are you texting? Ada. I will not ask you any more questions. I'm grateful that you are listening. Grateful you're not watching. Such a diehard fan, dude. I don't deserve you. But let's be realistic, nobody deserves it. Man, that man. Too kind, too good of a human being, too good at bolt action. I'm just too good at Blacklight Retribution. What the banos? Dominate with extreme prejudice. Ooh, I didn't want to cut.
Miller.
Oh, Miller, he died. He got orchided.
Creedy, Miller's hurt. Bad. I need backup in the catering area.
McCready.
Don't try to move, Jim. Help should be on its way soon.
No, forget about me. You've got to find Brown.
Was it champagne?
The gold master. They poisoned the champagne. Send it to meeting rooms beyond the reception hall. Oh, I tried to stop him, but I ended up here.
Creedy, the orchid is in play. We need to.
Greedy dead now.
Dead, Adam Jensen. Instead, you show up here with your comrades in tow. Forcing me to adapt to the situation.
So poisoning Brown and the delegates, that's your plan B? Sorry, brother, it's not gonna work.
You only see a piece of the picture. Maybe you can save those rich bastards. Maybe in some grand hypothetical future, Doing so will erase the damage that has been done, restoring liberty and balance, improving the lives of millions of augmented people like us.
But tonight, because of you, hundreds of men, women, and children must be sacrificed. Because of your interference, I had to place explosives in the residential towers across the way. I can send a detonation signal at any time.
A shitty thing.
But if you come to the exhibition hall right now, maybe I won't have to. We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy, brother. Provided you don't take too long to reach me.
McCready, the bombs.
I heard. I don't know if I'll find him in time, but I'm already on it. Fucking hell!
Shit.
Oh, British. Hell.
Gold masks. Really did a number on me.
Residential type. I think I picked it. Oh, I gotta decide between the poor people and the rich people. Just gotta go for that one security guy. That guy's. Marchenko. Like run. There you go.
No, nothing yet. It should be starting soon.
Liquidation of the guests won't take long. We just need to make sure no one makes it to the meeting rooms.
They are...
sense, I'd say. Hold on, maybe. Let's see.
Oh god.
They better pay us as much as they said. Ayo is under control. He must have probably caught something. I'm ready. Let's get this. Wonder if we can get the recording of the room.
There we go.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Safety's off. Fire at will.
Guys, come downstairs. Hey, I have a surprise for you.
Not yet, anyway. It's quiet. I must have finished early. get ready to kill these assholes with your ass.
Access granted.
Ready for two?
Our friend from Garm is back from the dead. Fuck me. On the door? Still on side? Yeah. I'm still not where I need to freaking be. Where's the door? Furbies. Wait, what? That symbol over there. Find and protect the delegates. Oh my god, I can do both. If I go to that, then he blows up the buildings. I gotta go to him. That wall. Go down. Guess I go down. Not bad. But not bad. Okay, just do not.
Can I change it?
Kill everyone. Run around, figure out what. Yo, what's going on, Dark Flame? I'm currently getting outwitted by the map. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick.
Should have gone to the cinema. So promising.
Hey, are you?
I'll be honest, I'm not convinced.
Mission holes. Oh.
Something's wrong, Mr. Jensen. Brown and his guests are in danger. I no longer have eyes on them.
Marchenko's threatening to blow up hundreds of innocent people next door.
Only hundreds? If Brown and his guests die, Billions of augmented people will be stripped of all rights and classified as less than human. You cannot let that future occur, can you?
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent?
I assume you mean month? Not
to achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
I'm right here, Victor. And you're done hurting people tonight.
Yeah.
Get fucked?
Hurt.
I forgot I had that.
Murdering them. Wherein death is the penance of victory for men like us. And I still have one death to wear! Come on!
Alright, Holmes. First, let's go ahead and EMP you. See what happens.
Out! Are you still here?
Oh, easy. Oh, easy. Also, why does the EMP not work? Pretty sure. Oh, I think, yeah, I saw that. Dark Flame. It's funny. Makes him a lot less scary.
Stay there,
What's up with the armor, bro?
McCready, bomb threat's neutralized. Marchenko's down, and he won't be getting up for a while.
Great. Leave me the honors of cuffing the bastard. What about Brown and the delegates?
I'm heading to the meeting room now, but chances are it's too late. I'll let you know. Jensen out.
First, we're gonna loot it. Use up all of our grenades. What's that? Bro. There and there. Dead or what?
As we consider the importance of this moment on a national level, on a global level, on a humanitarian level...
Nobody drink. The champagne's been poisoned.
But I had it replaced. It's a cuvée de prestige.
You and your guests need to get out of Apex Center now, Brown. Slater's dead. Tarvos is compromised. They've come to stop you. Can you get everyone to the helipad?
Yes, yes, of course. My security team will escort us, but what about the other attendees?
TF-29 will evacuate them. I'm going after the people who did this.
Then you have a long way to climb.
Yeah, it was cheap, Dark Flame. And I don't feel bad about it, because I hate bosses that are bullet sponges. You have now unlocked new game is. That it? Unlock the difficulty level? I never asked for this. It is a nice code. I've tried to find something in real life to match it, but the ones I've seen are pretty mean.
Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took to the stage today to praise Interpol and Tarvis security services for thwarting what could have been a major terror attack during his Safe Harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear.
Oh, no.
Nor should we allow a vocal minority
What's up, Alex?
to our future. The human restoration
Alex.
is a conversion of all the United Nations stands for. In time, I believe saner minds on the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza.
Hey, are you even listening to this?
What?
We won!
From Pike.
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the Orchid, the bombs. We've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Picus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
Miller, right? I'm sorry, Adam. I really did think he was working for the Illuminati.
For a while, we both did. By the time I realized he was innocent. We can't change the past. We have to keep going.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor. Honestly, I'm surprised you let him live.
Oh, I did let him live, huh?
Marchenko knows things. Put him in a cell and might convince him to talk. Put him in the morgue and we get nothing.
Let's hope his bosses aren't as smart as you are.
Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you, he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week. The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist named Allison Stanek, appears to be a religious fanatic and leader of the tech cult group, Church of the Machine God.
Want to go over like all the people that
Arrested her and
survived?
several of her followers inside the cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's report released in Prague today offered shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition.
I don't know if you can say them though.
Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity.
Wow.
Sources close to Rucker tell me he has been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. Augmented terrorist Viktor Marchenko, whom law enforcement officials describe as being instrumental in the planning and execution of devastating violence in London last week, is being moved to a secure facility for questioning. A long-standing member of the Augmented Rights Coalition, Marchenko has been very outspoken about his motives for the attack, claiming it was appropriate retribution for injustices suffered by the Augmented. I do not know about you folks, but there is only one question I really want the answer to right now. When will the United Nations pass the Human Restoration Act so that dangerous killers like Marchenko can no longer terrorize us? It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radic Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks, no matter what name these people go by. There is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news. Turning our attention now to a more colorful story. A recent incident inside an illegal underground drug laboratory has led authorities to the heart of Prague's neon operation. According to sources familiar with the new drug, the dangers of neon had more to do with illegal distribution methods and criminal ties than with consuming the drug itself. Make no mistake, folks.
We're able to
Neon
start
is
that
illegal,
mission.
and the dismantling of this laboratory is good news for everyone. However, some government officials have hinted to me that the drug may have therapeutic benefits, and if so, a government-approved version of Neon could be made available to the public eventually. Further testing will be required, of course, so only time will tell.
Did? Why'd they blur out? Okay. Can I skip? Thank you for making game. Please skip. No music, because I turned music off. That's gotta funky up. Yeah. Antoine Thisdale. Plus skip. Happens. Yep. That wraps up that. Learn to avoid fanboy rage for a console preference. Yep. That girl is a robot. Yeah. No, so in Human Revolution, you determine that that Picus chick is just an AI, because you actually go to like try to confront her or whatever, then you realize she's just a fucking computer core. I don't know why you don't blow her up. Home yet, Ada? Still driving? I lose my gun. Let's go. Mankind divide reactions to basics. Original. But I have an important figure in the there was a mobile game. God damn. Still driving? Alright, Ada, be careful. Or could the orchid be? Oh, that's right, the Great Death. That's why there was Ambrosias. You already know where the Great Death page existing analog created by. Okay. Those nanobots that are in JC. Switch.
is not the point. You should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart, what's done is done. Broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of...
Adam Jensen.
Who we believe may have had external help. Possibly by the Juggernaut Collective or even Janus directly.
We're looking into it, but we...
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
And it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, that bitch was bad. No, she was bad. She was too nice. Minutes. I was born in 20. Plot twist? I guess. Not that much of a plot twist. Just like trying to... It's like part of the Illuminati know about Jensen and they're okay with him. They're actually using him to try to root out Janus, I guess. approach out. Who this? What a picture. AC Denton. Lucius De Beers. Wait, is that? Oh, that's him. Prima Illuminatus. I forgot about Lucius. Why are there books? Alden. You need a wiki for this game? No, Koenig. I'm just I just finished Mankind Divided. The timeline for Mankind Divided is like leading up to the original Deus Ex, and so I'm just trying to put together a few of the pieces between the two. I know exactly how it goes because it's been a really long time since I played the original Deus Ex. Look at your sweet ass badge, Koenig. Look at that 6 months badge. Right, Icarus and Daedalus turn into Helios. JC Denton murders, yeah. Pretty much. There's world. First life building bomb. Ooh, first driver. Nita points, Walton, Simon. Charges of Helio. Process overloads with a router, triggering an explosion which kills Bob Page and destroys the global communication network. Bob Page ends up being the final boss, I guess, in first Deus Ex. But he's already in a machine at that point. Results in the collapse, worst economic disaster in a new dark age. Great overnight, plunging the world into chaos. Unable to control the power of Helios, JC Denton is isolated in Antarctica and through a prolonged coma. Just like Jensen? Oh wait, Jensen was in Alaska. in a prolonged coma. Add to there. Good. Now that you're done with Deus Ex, I've got a recommendation. Alright, let's hear it. The Path of Exile. My guess is it's probably Path of Exile. About Alex Denton. You must play as Alex Denton in the game after Deus Ex, the original. Oh. Oh yeah, it is Alex because they want it to be, you could play as either male or female. And Alex is a sex name. No practical uses, mechanical augmentations made from the absolute annotation. Invisible War, I forgot about that. Chicago's destroyed and terrorists attacked by the Templar. Oh shit. Awakens JC from his coma. Uploads the Aquinas protocol to either fallen JC. And the infusion chamber through the Helios have perfected augment structure. Amongst that perfected name distributed to every human being on the planet, which leads to peaceful, post-human civilization governed not ruled by benevolent, all-knowing AI. The Illuminati in Liberty Island gain control of all communications, operates the world economy, and suspending a secret, though acquired platform Ophelia, high stability for the present government. Are in Alex equals both Paul and JC. What the fuck? The dense blood and biological architecture are then used to eradicate all types of augmentation and mechanics. This leads to a dark age of Luddism and fear of technology. Good job, Alex. Who's the Omar? Idea of sun. Go. Oh, this with a wireless. That's not creepy at all. Well, that is interesting. Holy shit, we still got frickin' credits. I do not have time. Who has time to sit there for like a fucking hour? Oops. Well guys, that about wraps up the stream for tonight. Is there anything? Probably just gonna give me the new Game Plus option. We are human beings, the supreme in life. Well, ASF. Started out going real stealthy. Ended up doing a lot of murder in the middle, and then finished trying to be stealthy, but still having to murder people. Oh good though. Oh good. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play a single player game that actually had an end. And it wasn't too boring. We'll have to see how my PUBG score has dropped off. Get back into the grind. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. More than likely PUBG. Maybe we'll check out some of the Deus Ex other options, like Breach and Jensen's stories, and see if there's anything interesting there. Otherwise, back to the grind. Try to pull Koenig in. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, watching me, being okay with me playing a game kind of built from my childhood. But I think most people about Deus Ex at this point. So yeah, hopefully I see you guys tomorrow night. If not, hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.